Hello and welcome back, YouTubers, to another episode of What You Missed News, and welcome back, Mavericks, my subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into this episode, I just want to let you know and show you that I actually went out and physically bought another Nintendo Switch. This particular one was requested to be signed, so I will be signing it and sending it out to the winner of the Nintendo Switch giveaway. Once again, if you want to be entered into that, just subscribe and leave a comment down below, and like and share my videos. It doesn't matter what the comment says. It can be about the video. It can be on any video, but again, if you want to be entered in, that's how you enter in. I just wanted to throw that out there. I have the gray Joy-Con one. I don't really like the neon Joy-Cons myself. With all that said, I did want to note one thing, though, that I do have some new hats and some new sunglasses on the way, so you're going to be seeing some new interesting outfits being shown by me. This is essentially if Luigi became a hunter that lived in Ohio and was a fan of Pokemon also. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that was interesting. Now, with all that out of the way, let's just jump right into the news. First story up is that we have Dragon Ball FighterZ hides more classic moments from the anime. And, well, you're doing your moves in this new game that's coming up, this new Dragon Ball Z game. Technology has gotten so good that you can see these classic Dragon Ball Z moments. Now, I haven't watched all the Dragon Ball Z seasons, all of the episodes, every episode of every season, but I've seen quite a few, and I gotta tell you, there's some really cool moments within this game. That is, if you were able to actually play it, because this is a beta, ladies and gentlemen, and Bandai Namco is offering to extend the Dragon Ball Z Fighter Beta here. The Dragon Ball FighterZ, sorry about that. If network issues continue. Now, a lot of people couldn't actually log on to play the game to see these cool moves. Nevertheless, the ones that did got to see them, and it seems like they're going to be fixing and repairing the servers, patching issues with networks and things like that. So hopefully you guys will be able to play the game if you haven't had a chance yet. Square Enix announces Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition for PS4 and Xbox One. This pissed off a lot of people. First, let me detail what comes with this. A new dungeon, new features such as first-person mode. Now, I might actually buy this game for that. I want to see first-person mode. Nonetheless, there's new gear, new bosses. There's a new Unleashed mode after you collect all of the 13 royal arms. There's a royal vessel, a new boat that you can get, a controllable boat. I guess it's kind of like the car, just a little bit different. All the season pass content and over a dozen of pieces of DLC as well. Now, a couple people were quite perturbed at this because it seems that if you bought all the DLC separately and you bought the game itself separately, that it was around $100, and then this comes out and it's around $60. So it pissed off a lot of people because essentially this is the complete edition of the game, and everything that you were buying beforehand, you were overspending. And if you wanted to get everything for your game that you already have, you would still have to overspend. It's quite funny because if you sold the base game for around $20 and you bought this game, it would still be cheaper than buying all of the DLC together and getting all the updates and buying everything you could for the base game. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of the drama that has come out there. You know, what can I say? The complete edition is out, and if you want to get it, you can get it. But there you go. So Fortnite players have found a new way to glitch onto the map, but this has been updated and patched out. Ladies and gentlemen, the only reason I bring this story up is because you need to be aware if you find an exploit that allows you to essentially cheat, and you know you're cheating in some way, shape, or form. Oh, it's an exploit. I'm not using an exterior device, Proto. Yeah, you know what? I see things your way. You are exploiting the game. You are glitching the game. I am not going to sit here and say that should be a bannable offense, but guess what? The company probably will, and you'll probably end up getting banned. So if you're one of the people who are doing these underground exploits or getting in a location where you can't be shot but you can kill other people, be careful. You might end up getting banned for doing so. I think doing it accidentally once or twice is the end. You know, okay, all right, I'm sorry I did that. I didn't mean to do it. I'm gonna stop. That's fine. But if you continue to do it like match after match after match, you're probably going to end up banned. That's all I'm going to say. So GameStop is up to its old tricks again, or should I say new tricks. This individual, Mr. Mario 2011, went out and bought himself an Xbox 360. There was a rebate offer on Black Friday where he could get an Xbox 360 apparently for free. He would get the 360, he would pay for it, but then he would get a voucher for a mail-in rebate that's $69.99 off, and he would get that essentially back, or it might have been $79.99 or whatever. Anyways, the point is he would get a free 360. Now, when he opened up this 360, it was nasty. There wasn't anything like bugs or anything in it, but the heat sink was covered with dust. Covered. And this 360 had been inspected by 3 people, he said. So do be aware if you're buying used consoles at GameStop. Yes, you can get a deal. Yes, you can get a good used console, but you likely are going to have to open it up yourself and clean it yourself, because all it would take is a can of air and a reg to make this a perfectly brand spanking new 360 that's been slightly used, ladies and gentlemen. And that doesn't take a lot of work to do, so it's kind of sad to see the state that it ended up in. But yeah, be careful when you're buying used consoles from GameStop. I think we all knew that, but that's just a shining example. Sony is taking beta signups for PS4's next major firmware update. You guys know that. It's version 5.5. They always do this. They always take beta. Same with Xbox for their firmwares. So if you want that, you can go ahead and sign up for that. But do be aware, again, things like bricking your console can happen. I'm sure they would take care of you if you contacted customer support, but man, if it's your only console, probably shouldn't do that. So the Norwegian Prime Minister was caught. Oh my god. Okay, alright. The Norwegian Prime Minister. Oh my god. The Norwegian Prime Minister was caught playing Pokemon GO just before a meeting with Donald Trump. That's, yeah, there's a picture of them meeting together, and she was playing Pokemon GO. A lot of people are saying that the Prime Minister is very well known for being addicted to Pokemon GO, or at least playing Pokemon GO. I don't know if she's addicted or not. But apparently, people had cited and talked about her having bodyguards and her playing Pokemon GO during the summer and stuff like that. So, alright, there you go. That's pretty funny. Yeah, good. Woo! Pokemon GO, ladies and gentlemen. Salvage guts of an old NES look great in these new cases. So, individuals have made somewhat like 3D printing custom cases. Lots of PC manufacturers do this, but essentially what you can do is you can salvage the guts of consoles and put them in plastic cases. So if your console looks like crap, it's destroyed, it's damaged real bad, but it still powers on and turns on, you can get these cases and you can put your console in. Again, this is custom work, so you're probably going to end up paying a pretty penny. You can see these people doing this by hand, and it's really, really cool what they do. I really, really like the way it looks. Would I go out and buy one of these? Not really, because I like the way Super Nintendo looks personally, and a lot of the other consoles look. I think they look fantastic. Most consoles do. There might be a few that I would like to change around, but I think most of them look really, really great. So this is cool if you have a busted up console, but other than that, ladies and gentlemen, expect to pay a decent amount of cash if you're planning on doing this. You can get into contact with them. Again, I will leave their details in the description below. And finally, we're going to conclude on this. Netflix is still exploring the opportunity for a Nintendo Switch app. Netflix is still supporting the opportunity for a Nintendo Switch app. The Nintendo Switch is the fastest selling console in North American history. In history. Every other console that has ever been produced, the Nintendo Switch has outsold them all within the first year quicker. Fastest selling. It has outsold the entire sales of Japan's Wii U. And the Wii U has a Netflix application. What? Okay. Over the weekend, a customer service account at Netflix Helps told a customer there is no current plans for Netflix on the Nintendo Switch. But The tweet has since been deleted. This is obviously because they want the PR to say that they're exploring the future opportunities, because they don't want people to sit there and not buy a Nintendo Switch because Netflix isn't potentially coming to it, and they don't want to go back on their word because they're probably going to develop a Netflix app for it later on. What the heck? The Wii U was like PowerPC technology, which was custom and very difficult to develop for. It wasn't x86 like the Xbox One or PS4. And the Nintendo Switch is this is more simplistic technology. This is easier to develop for. It's similar to an Android. It's similar to an NVIDIA Shield. And now they're saying, no, man, we ain't gonna make an app for that. What? Why? I can understand that it would be a little bit more difficult to just port over the Wii U app, but you have the groundwork laid out. You have the groundwork for a separate screen kind of application to work out. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. Why would you not want your application on the hottest selling console of all year? Why? So we're closing out this episode with a question, ladies and gentlemen, a serious question. Why would Netflix not want to put their streaming application on the Nintendo Switch? Why wouldn't they want that? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm going to be signing out. Please leave me a like if you enjoyed this episode. Leave me a dislike if you dislike this episode. And I will see you back here next time. As always, good gaming. God bless, and thanks for watching. I'm off to, not watch Netflix on this. So I guess I'm off to just wish I was watching Netflix on this.